Hello, hello there. It's Shante Brown Sugar Talk and the Black Unicarns, and I am coming from outside the sound studio. So this is like the creativity lab. I am at the Central Library in St. Louis, and it has been redesigned. Y'all, okay, I'm gonna get started. When I saw the design, this is like the best part of coming back home. I'm not joking. Like I saw the designs, and it's like you come in here and you see they like gutted the whole place, right? And so some of the part that they gutted is like when you first come in. So when you come in, you'll think like you see the beams for the floors. And I saw it, I'm like, okay, so they had to redo like every floor. So the beams actually come out and they don't touch the windows. So they had to actually like they redid the windows and everything. And it's like this building is gorgeous. Like it is actually another work of art. Like they don't stop. And yesterday I was like looking at the street, and I remember teaching my kids about the slope intercept. So if your kids are like, why do I have to learn a slope intercept? And that's why. Because in this area you have some of the greatest creators. Like it's just like they actually the engineers, I have actually sat with engineers and actually told them an idea that we can design together. So I give them the idea, and their engineering is so impeccable. You understand? Like it is impeccable. And so it's like so awesome sometimes to be here and to be with people that know how to work with their hands, or be with people who know how to create a structure that is sound and gives you like deliberate whatever. Like they are so good at what they do. So anyway, yeah, I'm looking at the street in St. Louis. It's like y'all, I had like it is like it sometimes it's hard. This is the longest place that I've stayed here. It's like 6 years. Like that's like the longest I stay here to go to school, right? So what's today's show? What is today's show? I forgot the name of the show. What did I put on there? I don't know what I put on there. Did I give it a title? I don't know. So I don't remember what the title is. So I'm gonna put untitled because I don't know what the title is. But I'll change it later. But what I'm saying is like I looked at the slope intercept of the street, and I mean in Illinois it's the same way because you see they go to school here in Illinois, and a lot of these people came from SIUE because they have like a great engineering department. They also have an excellent art department. So when you are an engineer, when you are a theater person, they actually ask you to take art too, like as a minor. And so it's just sometimes it's just so. Oh, it's called the Salesman. And so um, sometimes it's just so good to see how it all comes together. And so this is another reason why I love Jamie Foxx, because it's like it's the same way. Like we don't just do one thing, and so they are they have mastered the art of taking one part of art and then putting it with another. So it's like basically you take all these art classes and they just catch like by your senior, junior, senior, you're able to like take everything and put it into one thing. You see what I'm saying? It's like it's not so strict that you can't be the person that you are. So I don't know. I'm proud of myself too because I haven't cursed. I didn't curse yesterday, y'all. I'm just like, isn't that the dopest thing? I didn't curse. So I'm gonna try it again today. So Lent has worked for me this year. Like doing the show, like doing the Lent show has actually worked for me this year, and I'm just so proud of myself. I'm also proud of Matthew Kelly. Like you do a lot of these books, man, about Catholicism. I'm so proud of you. So is he still alive? I need to check. I never look him up, y'all. I just look at his books and be like, he is just writing everything. Like he understands life, huh? So, because it's like that's what it is. You get to a point, and I'm pretty sure he was probably looking at it like, I don't even think I have enough to write. And yeah, he was born in 19. He's like close to my age. He's born 1973. He's like 5 years older than me. That is crazy. So yeah, he's my elder. But anyway, so yeah, that has been what I've been looking at. Anyway, Shantae Brown Sugar Talk on the Black Unicorns. I was just explaining that I have just been loving the architecture of St. Louis and everything that it has to bring to me, and how the slope intercept is like so important for the people that are living here, that are working here, because it's actually the angle of the streets. So like the streets have like a proper bevel in there so that the water is able to run into the drain. And so what it is now is what I noticed in Alton, like we had issues with our drain, and when it doesn't work, they'll come and fix it. Like it's like something easy they can fix. So you might see a place in the street where it's like a big puddle, and it still is one out here. I think it's on Grand and Olive. It's on Grand and Olive. It's at the corner. So that when it rains, the water isn't like actually going into the drain. So it could be blocked, or the slope intercept is not working. So now they have like mastered this so good that they can actually just get out the truck and fix it quickly. Like it's like nothing they cannot do. And so that is it. Like it's like this is like the biggest area where most of the Catholic churches are. So you know that they have become masters of what they have done. And so it's like people don't want to actually give Catholicism its flowers, but a lot of the stuff that we have, a lot of like institutions, a lot of ways that we organize ourselves and all these things, they come from Catholics. It comes from saints. It comes from all these different people. So it is just like so grand. Like it's like they don't even know the amount of holiness that they have in the city, and it's like really they all just stay to traditions. Like we really do stay to traditions, and I don't even think that they know that they are so close to every nationality. Like usually in this area, it's like black, white, and how do I say like Asian, Indian. You see what I'm saying? Like it's like what do I say? Like because I'm Native American, so sometimes I don't know how to like Middle Eastern. So what it is like we are actually a tight knit group. Even the Jewish community, I just had food from like one of the little fish and chip places, and it's like their food tastes just like ours. It is ridiculous how this works. It is ridiculous. Like we don't know how close we are, but you will experience some amount of racism within your own race, and so that's the problem. I don't know how to explain it. But anyway, today is that's a study for me, y'all. That's a study. I can't get into it. Okay. So today is all about the salesman. So I'm looking at the ways that Jesus sold water, because that's all Jesus really is selling his water. Because Jesus is like, this is good stuff. Water is some good stuff because it's gonna keep you clean. You're gonna keep them gnats and flies off you. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all need to be clean. That's what he really is trying to sell them, the life of cleanliness. So the first one is from Daniel 3:14 through 10, when Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego go into the fiery furnace. Y'all know if the furnace was, how would God save them? He gonna save them with water. Y'all understand? Because that's the only thing that could put out the fire or cool the fire off. Or if they had water on them, they really wouldn't burn. Because it's like so crazy how it's 7 times hotter and it didn't burn. Like what was wrong with the furnace? Like these people should have actually been burnt up. Did they put them in a different part of the furnace or something like that? And so it's like some people took this stuff so seriously. And so that's something that happened during the Holocaust. You see what I'm talking about? So it's like they took the Bible so seriously, like it's like, and it's not that serious. It's actually the story of a salesman. All he's doing is selling people water. You understand? He's created a waterway so that they are able to purify themselves. That's how you turn water to wine. So then the next thing I saw was John 8:31 through 42. So and this one is like the best part of this is like if I'm doing the work of my father and you doing the work of your father, then we both okay. So it's like why would you kill me for doing the work of my father, and you when you do the work of your father, you think that's okay. So what he's saying is why would you become a slave to that sin? So it's like jealousy is among him. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So you're gonna kill me because of jealousy. Because both of us are doing the same work of our father. So that's what he was telling them, and they were like, "Well, our father is Abraham." It's like, so what? But both of us are doing the same thing. So you're gonna become a slave to sin if you kill me. So he's saying, like, why not just stick to the, like, following the commandments? Like, you actually breaking a commandment because you jealous of me. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So the commandments are always within the word too. So the reason why he has told him is like, okay, purify your body and don't break the commandment trying to kill me because you can't see who I am, or because I'm better than you, or because I'm your competition, or because you don't believe what I say. And so if he just bringing them water, why would you feel like I have to die for that? That's what he's saying. Like, no, don't become a slave to sin. Like, man, you tripping. And so that's it. That's the whole word for today. Like, I don't have much else to tell y'all. That's it. Like, Jesus was just trying to purify your body. The same as we do now. The same as I'm trying to tell you, keep your gardens and your vegetation. If you're going through hard times, create a garden. You see what I'm saying? That's how you turn your face to Jesus. So it's like people be praying, oh my God. It's like it's not time to pray. What is your solution? Is your solution to get water when you're sick? Is your solution to become alkaline? That should be your solution. I want you to run to that solution. If I'm sick, I have a cold, I have a fever, my child needs to be alkaline, I need to be alkaline. So I need some ginger, lemon, and some alkaline water. Y'all understand what I'm saying? And if you can't get the alkaline water, that's how you make it alkaline. You put a little lemon juice in there. It's okay to put sugar, honey, whatever, but that's how you do it. It's like if I have pain, if I have soreness, get some peppermint. Do I take a pill for it? No. You take some peppermint. If my nose is stopped up and all this different stuff, I need to go home and wash my hair, wash my eyebrows, clean my lashes, all this different stuff, and put some lavender on my body and go to sleep. You can keep lavender soap. They have the baby magic lavender works. You can even get real lavender for yourself. You see what I'm saying? If you struggling, then you make a kitchen sink garden. You buy you some vegetables and whatever's left over, you go outside and you compost, and you also use the seeds to grow you some more food. You see what I'm saying? If they present you with food that's not good for you, then you grow your own so you know it's better for you. You know what I'm talking about, y'all? We can do it in containers. You can do it like in your house, in windows, all this different stuff. Because at some point we were doing this in our communities, and then you stop. You wanted to depend on the grocery store, and you can't always do that. So that is the point of what's going on. Jesus bought you water. All I do is bring you vegetation. That's it. And so that's it. That's the glory. That's the story of love. Anyway, that's Shante Brown Sugar Talk on the Black Unicorns telling you guys to have a great day. To have a great day. Remember, the conversion is for you to have faith in yourself, because you yourself, honey, are your own Bible story. And it's amazing because all of us are out here being creators and engineers and teachers and customer service agents and all these different types of jobs and all these different talents that we have to bring to the world. Some of us are just so good at what we do, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous how people want to be in your presence. And see, now that it's the presence of anxiety and people trying to tap you on your hand all the time, it's good to have a person in your presence that's calm, cool, and collected. Somebody that can give you all the right answers. Somebody that's not hollering and fussing and telling you that you're wrong and not trying to traumatize you in your life and all this different stuff. So now that we have all this information, what do we do to keep our lives healthy? That's what we do. We take care of ourselves and not trying to always run to a pill. Texas is on it, honey. Texas has done it. And now this area needs to do the same thing. St. Louis and Illinois need to go back to doing the same thing because that is where I learned that from. Y'all understand? That is what I was taught. Now, as far as the herbal medicines and stuff, that's something I've learned on my own. But as far as having a garden and taking care of myself through my own food, that's something I learned. That's something I learned from East St. Louis. The way I take care of myself is learning that through trauma. Like, don't put yourself in an unhealthy situation because somebody around you is unhealthy. You see, because sometimes you can't get away from the unhealthy person. So you have to learn how to take care of yourself in those times of need. Because you then are not weak, you are actually strong. So anyway, that's it. Have a good day. Have a good day. my God, it's still on.